now for Utah's most accurate forecast with Nate Larsen. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Happy Wednesday, Utah. Kickoff of February. It's a beautiful sunny day. We just have some of the haze we're dealing with, of course, here in the valleys. Let's do a quick recap on January. Boy, it was a great month as far as moisture content went. We had 2.71 inches of moisture. That's both rain and snow. It equated to 10.1 inches of snowfall. Actually, just shy of our average 12-inch mark we typically have in Salt Lake. But, of course, we had an abundance of moisture, so great news there. It was actually the 10th wettest January ever for Salt Lake City. And we had 21 days of measurable precipitation. 15 of those days were snow. Our average temperature a little bit warmer than normal. We had those atmospheric river events earlier in the month that actually kept us a little more mild, so we were 33.5 degrees for the average temperature for the month versus the normal 31.3. Snowpack still doing phenomenal, still 172% of average, so we've been chipping away at that number. It got up to about 191% of normal, or almost 200% of normal because of all this snow that we have in the mountain areas, but that number's been declining as we're not adding as much snowfall each day, but still we can't complain. What a way to start February with these well above normal snowpack totals across the Beehive State. Current conditions, you can see just a little bit of a breeze out of the east. This is the Colonial flag shot here at the studio. You can also see some of the haze, but the blue sky that's returned. Nice to see again that today. 30 degrees is our temperature. We have hit 32 degrees at the airport, so we have hit freezing. Finally climbing out of the icebox, I think by tomorrow for sure. West-northwest winds at 8 miles an hour, and it feels like 22 degrees. So even though we are closer to freezing, we're feeling well below that with those breezy winds across some of the Wasatch Front. Hazy sunshine then for your headlines. A little bit warmer tomorrow. In fact, we've got a weak storm system passing by on Friday. Should help increase our southwest flow, bump temperatures up even more into the weekend. In fact, we're talking about rain and snow showers by Sunday, so you know it's going to be mild enough when we're talking about rain and snow here in the valleys to finally break out of the deep freezer that we've been stuck in. Talked about moderate air quality for much of the Wasatch Front. We're going to be unhealthy for sensitive groups again tomorrow in Cache Valley. This is for Thursday. Salt Lake also could be in the orange category for tomorrow. Otherwise, moderate air quality across the northern and southern parts of the state. Chances of moisture, again, they are going to increase as we get into Sunday, Monday. That's our best chance of moisture. There's a quick hitting storm system Friday. I think it's mainly going to be a mountain storm system, if anything, if not just provide some cloud cover. The ridge that's in place is weakening this trough that moves inland, and so by the time it gets here, it's basically broken down. We'll just see, again, some of the clouds, hopefully some warmer temperatures, and that next shot of moisture arriving, as I mentioned, Sunday into Monday. So St. George, we'll see some of the clouds from that system brushing by tomorrow, or on Friday, excuse me, tomorrow, mostly sunshine, 53, 54 on Friday. Near 60-degree temperatures for the weekend, lots of sun. Some breezy winds into next week as some of the changes move in over northern Utah. Down south, we'll see a slight drop in temperatures, but not expecting much, if any, moisture in St. George. Looking at the Wasatch Front, hazy skies, mid-30s, upper 30s on Friday. We should see highs near 43 on Sunday with rain and snow showers, a chance of moisture of snow late Sunday into Monday with another chance of moisture possibly by midweek next week. Stay with us. We'll be back right after the break.